Hey everybody, Roxabox90 here with some more Cons of Tarkir spoilers and the confirmed dual deck speed versus Cunning. So pretty cool, the speculation we were talking about yesterday have actually come true. How about that? So we have our dual decks, which we'll get to the main article in a second. You'll see some interesting reprints as well. But the three new cards to keep an eye on are Jeskai Elder. So we know we're Jeskai clan. This is from that, so the keyword for Jeskai is prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets 1/1 on the turn. Interesting, okay, so whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Okay, so a basic looter style effect. We've seen this before. What's weird about prowess is just how limited a keyword it is. It's only 1/1. I mean, it is a pseudo storm for creatures, effectively. The more non-creature spells you play, the more powerful this creature gets in a turn. Kind of storm-like, but it's weird they didn't do like Prowess X or something like that, because they did Monstrosity in that effect, and it gave them a lot of flexibility to decide numbers, but here it sounds like Prowess means 1/1, which is, it's also weird that this would be a card, this would be the ability of Jeskai. Particularly the fact that it's blue and white. It doesn't feel like a blue-white ability. It does feel very red, but then why wouldn't they do it in a in one that is more aggressively focused? It seems like Jeskai, at least in flavor-wise, is not this, you know, tons of big creatures style. So it's kind of weird that that's the Jeskai ability, and I don't love that it's going to be very limited. I'm sure they'll ramp it up somehow. For maybe you can give, yeah, I don't even know how they can make it bigger or better for larger creatures. But I'm sure there's some way it's going to be insane for a bigger creature, but this one's like, what? Nah. And then we have our two tri-lands. So for those who don't remember, back in Shards of Alara, we had these same kind of lands, but for the shards, the allied colors, allied tri. And here we have the wedge tris. Boom. Boom. Artwork looks pretty amazing, gotta say. Looks great. I'm very happy they're making these because, and the fact they're making it uncommon is a good and bad. One, it's not a rare, thank heavens they're keeping to the uncommons, and they will definitely help in limited and be very nice for EDH players. What's weird is that they didn't make it common. If they really want to push tricolor and we're getting rid of shocks, it's going to be a little awkward without some more support for limited at uncommon. I thought they might consider bumping it down, but apparently not. They must have another way of helping with mana fixing for limited, so we'll keep our ears out for that. In terms of the dual deck article, I'll put it in the description. You guys can go read through the whole thing yourself. It's a playtest, Arcanus versus Zurgo, which is also still kind of weird that they didn't do two leaders. They just did mono blue versus three color, or three color design. We have Lightning Helix over here, and since it appears to be the Cons of Tarkir symbol, this would imply that Lightning Helix is going to be in Cons of Tarkir, and we have the new border even. That's pretty awesome. Lightning Helix is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, burn spell that's not Lightning Bolt. And it's pretty insane that they're putting it here. If it's in Cons of Tarkir, that's awesome, I have to say, period. Huge, huge card. Then we have our Raider, which the first raid card we had, and that's already been spoiled. Here you can't really see, we see the Jeskai Elders over here. This, I recognize the creature, I just don't remember what it does. And we can't really see on the other side, but if we look here, we have Repeal, a reprint of Repeal. Repeal was from Guild Pack back in the days, actually slowly crept up in price. It's I think an $5 to $8 foil, which is nice that they're bringing it back because they're becoming a little expensive for a common. And boom, there we go, new art, new border. It's a pretty cool card. Then we got here Will Bender being printed here, and Core Hookmaster, I think, something like that. Blah blah blah. Goblin Bombardment in this, which would make sense for a goblin theme. Sack a creature, deals 1 damage. This is pretty cool though. With one motion, a pest is removed and a scourge inflicted. Great flavor. Then here we see Lightning Angel is being reprinted in the set. I don't know if it's going to be in Cons of Tarkir. Notice how they covered that up. So it may not be in Cons of Tarkir. And then Thousand Winds we saw already. The two Tri-lands and Jeskai Elder. Zurgo we knew already. Usurper Patrol would be, boom, there we go. We got another card. And Banefire, which I think is a great reprint, even if it's just in the dual decks. And boom, Willbender, flip Banefire and kill the Zergo player. But you guys could read through the article on your own and get a sense of how the decks are going to play a little bit better. Check out the deck list as well, and let me know your thoughts about the reprints and the new cards as well. I want to hear all down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, tap the like button. If you're new to the channel, check in and subscribe. As always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.